Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. The SES is continuing to monitor the Hunter River at Denman this morning as residents in low-lying areas of the town are evacuated. The river level is steady at 7.5 metres. However, if it rises to 7.9, all road access, sewer lines and power could be lost. An evacuation centre has been set up at the Denman Memorial Hall. SES volunteers went door to door in low-lying areas early today, urging residents to consider leaving their homes. A climate change protester from activist group Blockade Australia has been jailed for obstructing a coal train in Newcastle. Eric Serge Herbert is one of 29 people arrested this month for disrupting the Hunter Valley coal chain into the port of Newcastle. He's been found guilty in Newcastle local court and sentenced to 12 months jail. He'll serve at least 6 months behind bars. A new Airbus H125 helicopter has been welcomed by the National Parks and Wildlife Service. The $5.6 million aircraft will be employed by the service's Bushfire Risk and Evaluation Unit to assist with bushfire prevention and defence across New South Wales and the Hunter, performing hazard reduction burns and regular observation. Executive Director of Park Operations, Naomi Stevens, says they're prepared for any major bushfire threat this summer.
We have 125 new firefighters, and we've been working very hard on our hazard reduction program. We committed as part of the outcome for the bushfire inquiry that we'd increase our hazard reduction activity in high-risk areas up to 20% increase.
Newcastle is still trailing the rest of the Hunter in the uptake of COVID vaccines. The LGA has the lowest double vaccination rate at 91% and is struggling to reach the 95% target, while Shortland, Mayfield, Bar Beach, Lambton, Waratah, Tighes Hill, Islington and Carrington are still to reach the 90% fully vaccinated benchmark. Squatters are being blamed for a fire which damaged a disused church in Newcastle East. Fire crews from Newcastle and Lambton were called to the former St Mark's Chapel in Morgan Street at about 4:15 yesterday afternoon. Newcastle Fire Command says rubbish had been set alight inside, causing damage to the altar. The fire was quickly contained before it could spread to the rest of the building, with crews completing firefighting duties at 5:30. We're being reminded to show the Hunters retail workers a little extra respect this festive season. New South Wales shoppers could see big wait times in the shops, with the retail sector short 4,000 workers just a month out from Christmas. Swansea MP Yasmin Catley says the people on the other side of the checkout deserve better than our COVID rage.
There's pressure on retail workers all the time, but can I say this? They're good people, they're doing a great job, and they deserve our support, certainly not a serve.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Jets boss Arthur Papas insists it's too early to hit the panic button in the wake of their disappointing opening round loss to rivals Central Coast Mariners. The Jets looked the far more likely for large portions of the game, controlling possession and completing more shots, however were unable to overturn a 2-goal deficit. The Newcastle Knights have secured the services of dependable outside back Anari Tuala for a further 2 seasons, on the back of yet another outstanding year for the club. Tuala has been Mr. Consistent since arriving last year, playing in all but one match and claiming top try-scorer honours in both seasons. Merriweather surfer Jackson Baker will be looking to fellow clubmates Morgan Siblick and Ryan Callanan as he prepares to solidify his spot on the championship tour. Baker currently sits in the top 12 for the qualification event and will need to hold on to that spot during the final round in Hawaii this Saturday. And in harness racing, the Hunter-trained Royal Gamble will join the Inter-Dominion Championships after securing an unlucky spot in the final field. That's sport. I'm James Paris.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 3, 9, 12, 25, 31 and 35, and the supplementaries are 4 and 41. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.